Hey guys, it's me, NYC for Andy. So in this video, I want to explain in detail some of my thoughts on how to fix Hearthstone. So think of Hearthstone as a neighborhood. You have a bunch of houses, each with their own build style, their own owner, and their own tenant. Now, each house is built on a piece of land, right? Think of this piece of land as the basic class cards. And location is everything. You don't want to build your house on a muddy hillside. Then you lay down the foundation. Got to have a nice strong foundation before it can support any weight from the house. Think of this foundation as the classic class cards. Now that you have your spot to build on and your foundation, you can build your house. There are 3 different types of houses that you could build. So the first up is the straw houses. Think of these as aggro decks. They work for a little bit. They don't really last that long, and then they either fall down or get blown over by the big broad wolf. All right. Next up, think of wood houses. Wood houses, they're a little bit stronger. They last a little bit longer. These would be more like the mid-range decks. They aren't the greatest, but they work for a while, and then they either get rotated out or once again blown over by the big broad wolf. And then we have the brick houses. Think of these as combo and control decks. They're made of the best cards, or should I say bricks in this case. They're long lasting. Think of Control Warrior, Handlock, or in this case Reno Lock, and Freeze Mage. But the problem with these houses is sometimes they can be too slow to build or just too expensive for the current economy, i.e. the meta. So this is where the problem comes in. Since some classes have better locations and foundations, basic and class cards, they're able to stand the test of time. Like the Freeze Mage, Control Warrior, and Reno Lock. But if you look at some of the other classes that don't have the greatest cards, or should I say foundations, whatever, they're limited to only building certain types of decks or houses. Like Hunter, for example. Hunter really can't build a brick house. They could build straw and wood ones all day, but they really don't last that long. And then Priest tries to build the brick houses, but it doesn't. There are no unicorn bricks yet, so that hasn't really lasted too long. But some classes can build whatever they want. They can build all 3 houses. Look at what do you call it? Warlock, Mage, and Warrior. They could build houses out of brick. They could build houses out of wood. They could build houses out of straw. You know, you can't do that with the other ones. Just think of Zulok, Tempo Mage, and Pirate Warrior. You have the complete opposite with Reno Lock, Reno Mage, and not Pirate, Control Warrior. They could go both ends of the spectrum. And they can make the mid-range decks as well. I think the certain basic and class cards should be buffed, to make it equal. Like, imagine seeing like an aggro priest. Wouldn't that be like the weirdest thing ever? Or, oh my god, a control hunter? It'd be like opposite day. Just imagine that. It would change it up so different classes could build different things. They're not always limited to the same one. Hunter being always up, we got to make this straw house. Or we'll make this straw house, but we'll put a little bit of wood in it for Hunter. So they won't always have to do the aggro decks or mid-range, because I have a 3-drop that's mid-range now. And then Priest doesn't always have to do the control thing. It'd be so different to see an aggro priest or control hunter, for example, instead of just, okay, look, there we go, pirate shaman, pirate warrior. Oh, Reno lock, pirate shaman, pirate warrior, Reno lock. And my second reason for wanting them to buff these basic and classic cards is since Blizzard's design cycle is 2 expansions ahead, they're going to keep on printing OP cards for whatever class sucks the most. Just look at Shaman and Priest, right? Like, Priest got Draconoid Operative. Okay, their excuse, well, Priest needed it. But the thing is, next expansion, Priest is going to get more OP cards. While Shaman, look, they got Tunnel Trog, Totem Golem, Flame Wreath Faceless. Well, at the time, oh, Shaman needed those cards. Because before those cards came out, who the fuck played Shaman? No one. And the thing is, they're going to keep on printing these OP cards, and then it limits what they could do. Like, they would be able to print so many more different cards for other classes instead of, you know what, let's just give this class and this class 2 broken as fuck cards and fuck the other 7 classes. Like, look at Paladin. They really didn't get much in this expansion, right? They're not being played. I guess they're paying the price now for being good before. So, let me know what you guys think. This is my thoughts on it. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, or don't. I can't tell you what to do. I'm not your supervisor. But until next time, guys, I'm NYC for Andy, and bye.